Morning guys and girls, Sunday the 28th of April and morning of the Cov Half and a great British weather. I've decided to play ball. It is absolutely lamping it down, but nothing's going to dampen my spirits. I've been training for this, I feel good. And just to top it off, I've just met Tim from Middle-Aged Running Man up in the car park, so yeah, I was Marmy Army fanboying, so best luck to him. I'll hopefully catch up with him later as well. So yeah, it's pretty grim. Well, there we go. We'll be I don't tend to really get that bothered when it's once we've started, so his mother stood around waiting, still getting cold, so waterproof on, wrap it around the race while I run, put it back on afterwards, because it's about 4 or 5 degrees. It's not even warm, so if spring could book its ideas up, that'd be appreciated. At the start, probably a bit too far forwards, but there we go. Plenty of people. Let's get up. And we're off. Oh crap. Flung myself way too close to the front, but there we go. I didn't get trampled. Right, we're a third of the way through. 4.5 miles. Gone out probably a bit too hard, but trying to relax now for the next half a mile before the 3 miles of hills kick in, and we'll yeah, just got to get through them, and it's downhill. Right, that's the worst of the hills out of the way. We're through 8 miles, all downhill from here. Nice to relax into sort of 8-15 mile pace down this hill. So try and recover. Yeah. As he said, all downhill, keep going. Right, half mile to go. Hip flexors have just about given up. Time to give it everything, and it's in the tank. See at the finish. There we go. All finished. 6-minute PB, so 1:58.11 6 months ago. And 1:52.05 today, so training's paying off. Whoa, doesn't get easy though, does it? Man alive, calves and hamstrings are done in. But hey, ready for the next one. Here's Joy. How'd you get on? Did you break 1:50?
Yes. I was like, woohoo!
Yeah, I tried to keep up the hill. Not a chance. Right, time to walk back to the car, try and warm up. I'll be fully embracing the heated seats, and we'll have a bit of a race debrief, and ready for the 5-minute drive home, bath and a brew. Right, little race recap. Yeah, really good run. Felt like the training sort of paid off. I managed to sort of drive up the hills a bit better than I was expecting, sort of relaxed on the sort of flats and the declines into a really sort of strong pace. I was around people from the club that I know for a fact are faster than me, so I sort of I felt like I was sort of holding my own really well, which is good. Yeah, shout out to everybody who came out, because it was properly grim. I mean, it's 11:30 now, it's still only 6 degrees. It's been lamping it down all morning, and it didn't, if you excuse the pun, didn't dampen the support in any way. People were properly giving it beans, like really shouting, egging people on and all that kind of stuff, which was wicked to see. Much needed as well. I mean, like when you're in anyone who's run any sort of distance knows that you have parts of the races that are tougher than others, and when you know, if you've got people cheering you on and like having your name on the front of the bib and people like, come on Dave, and like, or you know, egging you on was wicked. Plenty of people out from the club as well who weren't running, that have given up their Sunday morning to come and either volunteer and marshal, or just to come and spectate and give you a good egg on. Was really good. And yeah, really well organised event again. I'd recommend it. So if you're in the sort of West Midlands or even further afield, you're looking for a spring half marathon as maybe a bit of a tune-up for a race in sort of May, June time, if you've got any marathons planned, I can really recommend it. The people of Coventry really go all out for supporting sports. So yeah, it's I can recommend it. I did it in October. It was my second half, and then again today, so my third total, second one at Cov, and yeah, it was really well organised, really well supported. It was just really good to see. Plenty of runners, some real fast people as well. I don't know, I've no idea where I came in relation to, but the paces were all very strong, very encouraging, which is brilliant as well. They're giving up their Sunday morning in the cold to run half marathons just to help other people hit their PB goals. So massive shout out to them as well. So and yeah, it was I managed to catch up with some people at last from the YouTube community. So managed to see Ryan from Rayleigh Adventures at the beginning. I had a good chat with him, so hopefully he got a PB today. I'll have a double check his Strava later. He said he was hoping to go 1:16, which I just cannot fathom running that quickly for that long. But he's a bit of a machine, so he's just smashed Brighton, so fair play to him. Then saw his other half, Hayley. I stuck with her for about 2 miles and she absolutely dusted me. From that point on, she managed to stick with the 1:45 paces, and I kind of gave up that gambit from about 3 miles on, because I just wasn't gonna. It would have ruined and jeopardised my race. 1:45 wasn't the target, getting under 1:55 was. So no point trying to push yourself to absolutely demolish your target to then die halfway through the race, because that doesn't help anybody. And yeah, and then saw Stu Liggins, so Swim Bike Run Stu. He was pacing the 2 hours, so thank you to Stu. Good to have a chat with him and finally meet him in person. Ian O'Donnell as well, little adventure time. Hopefully he went well today. He should have found today a little bit easier by the nature of the fact he didn't run an ultra marathon up a hill like he did last time we did Cov. So and then yeah, obviously met Tim from Middle Aged Running Man at the beginning. So unsurprisingly I didn't see him because he's rapid as well. So hopefully you had a good run. 2 of your 6 in 6 out of the way. So he ran Stratford last week, Stratford Marathon. Only the half today, so taking a bit of a rest day for Tim. And then he's got 4 weeks to go with either half marathons, 20 milers, or full marathons. So yeah, I'll take my hat off to you, because I definitely don't want to be running a marathon next week. Yeah, and yeah, so thank you for everyone who's sending me messages on my phone and stuff while I was running. That was really encouraging. Family members and people at the running club, WhatsApp groups and all that kind of stuff was wicked. So and yeah, thank you to anyone who came out. And yeah, that's Cov half out of the way, so I need to think about what the next challenge will be. I'm thinking maybe a 10k series, see if I can get under 50 minutes for 10k, ready for the 2 castles, which is about 7 or 8 weeks. I'm about 52 minutes in a minute, so that might be the next aim. But yeah, hopefully see you in the next video, which might outline some of my next plans about what the next goal is. Yeah, hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.